Hey, what's up, guys? So it's been a really good year in terms of just my art and that direction and things I want to do with my art and just evolving in art. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. First off, I wanted to thank everyone for subscribing. 10,000 subs on YouTube, which is crazy. In 2020, I only had 247 subscribers, and I think I had like 200 and something subscribers since like for like 11 or 12 years. But then over the quarantine, over the break, I decided, why don't I just try to like make some tutorials and do all this other fun stuff? And I'm really excited that it went well. Like I didn't know how I was gonna do. If you look back at some of my old tutorials, they are not great. Hey, what's up? So I got a great suggestion in my YouTube comments to do a little tutorial on how I draw certain things. So today, I'm going to show you how to draw a 2D eyeball. I didn't really have great equipment. I didn't really have great audio, so I was jumping through hoops to sort of get it together. But I did it. Like that's the most important thing is just getting whatever you can do. Like just do the best that you can do with what you have, because that's a start. So like that was the big thing for me, is like I just wanted to start. I didn't have nothing was great, but I knew I loved to draw, and I was like, well, let me just try to draw on camera and see what happens. Because it's just I like doing the time lapse, but it's just not the same as like just drawing with like the camera on you and on your hand, and like there's a little bit more pressure. So there's that. 10,000 subs on YouTube. Really excited, and just really excited to see where YouTube is going. It's been really fun. I love making videos. I love doing the live videos. Make sure that you hit the bell so you'll know when I'm live, because I love to chat to people. Shout out to all of you guys who've been chatting to me. Anthony, Sunmi, King, my producer, Miss Granger. There's been so many people that just like chat to me on YouTube Live, and it's so fun. Jin, Starlight. Anyway, it's really fun, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. And it's funny because I'm not a very like super social person. Like I'm fine in social situations. I'm not that awkward, just the normal amount of awkward. But when I'm on live, it's really fun because it's sort of intimate. Like drawing is kind of intimate, so it's been kind of interesting to get over that hurdle of just having people watch you. Like that's the sole purpose, is people watching you draw and watching you think and watching you mess up. So I feel like that's something that could actually help more artists, because it's sort of terrifying every time. I mean, at least for me, every time I go to draw, it's like, well, am I going to be able to do this? Like, has everything before just been like a fluke, so. And also, like, the Instagram algorithm has changed so much. Like my reach has changed so much. Like if I'm just paying attention to Instagram, then it might feel like that my art isn't as good as it used to be. When I'm looking at it, my art is definitely better than it used to be. Like I continue to learn so much, and also I've been doing a lot of 3D. I really love Nomad Sculpt on the iPad. It's an amazing app. I just taught a Skillshare class about Nomad Sculpt, and it's really fun. Like it's just, for me, I love to be able to draw whatever I want to draw, create something, and then I can take that next step of modeling it in 3D and sort of just bringing it into the real world. It's just phenomenal. And I encourage, if you're thinking about 3D, Nomad Sculpt is the way to go on the iPad Pro. It's intuitive, and there's so much stuff online now. And I wanted to add to that. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube. I learned on YouTube. Shout out to Quantillion. His videos kind of like showed me my first initial getting into Nomad, because I had no 3D experience. I mean, I did do some 3D in like 20 years ago in college, but that was 20 years ago in college, and then I changed majors because I didn't like it. But that was like Maya, PCs, 3D Studio Max, all that stuff, and I just dabbled in it. I never really like made anything. So the other really exciting news is the American Museum of Natural History. I love this museum. My family and I are members at this museum. I love going to the exhibits. So having them commission me for my first like commission art piece in 2022 is just phenomenal. It's humbling. It's kind of insane. It's kind of crazy. Like they are, I mean, you talk about establishments in New York, just to even be noticed was like so mind-blowing and just humbling and just incredible. Like I mean, I know to them, it's just they appreciate my art, and they appreciated it enough to like bring me on board and to partner with me in a sense. But for me, that's like, you work so long in life, and you work so long, and you spend so much time, and just to be noticed, and especially to be noticed by such a integral part of New York City, of history, of just the whole fabric of New York academia and fun and science and all this stuff. I'm just into it. I don't know. It's just really crazy. It's really hard to even like form the words, but I'm really excited and really proud that I've been noticed. I think that's one of the things about artists is like, it's kind of hard. I mean, you have social media and you have all this other stuff, but it's really hard to kind of feel validated and to feel noticed, no matter what. I feel like that's something that will probably never leave, regardless of how much success you have. I feel like you'll always be like, oh, like, is this just a fluke? Like, what, but I'm really, really happy about it. I'm really stoked. Shout out to American Museum of Natural History. Shout out to Caitlin. Big shout out to Caitlin, because she like finished it up and helped me out. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Block Party. Shout out to my parents for always bringing me to the museum, keeping me cultured. Shout out to my fiance for just all the endless support. My family for all the endless support. And my friends. And just everybody. It's been a crazy, last year was crazy. And even this year, like I was like pretty burned out last year. I was very, very burned out. I got to a point where, and I don't really look at Instagram messages that much. Like, I just got to a point where I just couldn't, it was just too much. There was just too much going on. And I just couldn't look at the messages. So I just turned messages off, because sometimes things just get like too much. And then I had so many people asking me like to draw things, which is great. It's a great problem to have. Don't get me wrong. But you just get to a level where you have to really be prepared to like deal with a volume, and that with like other things in life. And it was a rough time. So I just kind of like had to like let that go. And it actually feels more comfortable to just let that go and not be kind of controlled by social media, and not be controlled by people that want a piece of you all the time and feel like entitled. Not that all people feel entitled at all, but it is social media, and you don't know, people are strangers. So you just have to take care of your own mental health, basically, is what I'm saying. And if you need a break from social media, just take a break. I've been taking a break, and I've sort of been on an extended break, because I just feel like I don't need to look at and respond to every single thing. I love to, though. Even on my Facebook group, like, I love to respond to everyone. I love to respond to everything, but it is a lot of, at some point in time, it does become like work. You are spending a lot of time doing it, and sometimes it can take away from my time creating and things like that. So just always be mindful of that. Always be mindful of your own health and if things are bugging you, if you keep getting annoyed at social media, or if people keep sending you certain messages or certain comments and they annoy you, like, you might just have to like just step back and just leave it alone, and just sort of realize that you don't need that in your life, because you really don't. But anyway, I've been creating a lot on 3D. Make sure you check out Drugfreedave 3D. I post a lot of my 3D work there. My lives are going great. And also it's a way that I can record what I'm doing, so then I can later make more videos to then post on my YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and things like that. So really fun stuff, really exciting times. The Dream Machine is, it's in its final stages. We all just approved, like, or we're going through the approval process of the cover and everything like that. And it's kind of amazing just to be in this spot with this project that's been going on for so long. Shout out to Ardrey, shout out to Candace, shout out to everyone else on the team up in Canada, McGill University, Shriners. I'm really looking forward to this. As I always say, it's my magnum opus. I think I got that right. So really exciting for this book to come out. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hold it. It's going to be surreal. Okay, so this has been after 10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna finish up, but I just wanted to kind of just get that out, say hello, say what's up, and yeah, just kind of vent. So anyway, keep drawing, keep sculpting, and as always, I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Drugfreedave. And don't forget to join my private Facebook group, Procreate Tutorials and Guidance. Check me out on Facebook. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And as always, keep drawing, and I'll see you in the next video.